What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 3. And you're probably looking around me at the moment thinking it looks a tiny bit different. So at the end of the last episode, I said I wanted to focus on redoing my base and kind of getting the core structure down. I was sick and tired of kind of the like the half-assed sort of design that you kind of do in skyblock and in this as well, when you just need to survive pretty much. So we got everything that we needed. So in the end, I stripped the entire base and went down. So went down to about block 50. And we built a whole new base. So I'm still building it, but we've at least started it. And I'll do some more on and off camera to kind of catch back up to where we were, because we're still missing two things that we hadn't done. But I'll give you a little show. So it's nothing much at all. It's just these two platforms here. So this is our dead zero. So this is where we spawned up on that on the top tree when we started this game, and we've got this nice little open field. So the good plan is that this will eventually turn into the area where our good mobs will spawn and such. So pretty much when it says make a field of grass 25 blocks away from your base from spawning animals, this will be that platform. So I pretty much can tick that off, and in the end we'll just have to be somewhere else in the base for it to work. We're pretty much almost out there. So at the moment I got this water just running down here because I moved this stuff, but it's filled since then. And our cobblestone generator has changed skin once again to something completely different, but at least now it's at least seeable, but still not what you want it to be. So this is all full of cobblestone, not this side, but this side is still generating. So that's a good thing. And then we've got all this stuff going on. So we're all set, we're all done. The sad news is we did lose our log chicken, unfortunately. I don't overly know what happened to him. They were living in this area. I had like all my storage and everything in here when we had this platform and I was getting ready to build. And to protect these crates when I was doing dirt, because I need to fill this in with dirt, I had like blocks above it. And I think when a chicken stands on that and the block, it takes damage, because I know that's how this chicken took damage. So he's on 1, but I've just recently been able to get that that chicken there, so that's good. So at least I can start breeding them again. So yeah, unfortunately we lost our log chicken, which is a bit of a shame. It's a bit annoying, but oh well, these things happen. We'll make a new log chicken, I guess. But yes, today's episode, we're not going to really do much expanding because I want to get a mob farm built, but I'm going to do a really good one where it actually comes from the sky, it drops down, and we'll go into water, and we'll just have like an AFK spot pretty much. And then I'll eventually set that into probably like an auto redstone harvesting system and all that. So that's the plan. If you notice as well, the islands are a bit fancy as well. So I've done a double layer. So you can make this wedge block by literally doing like a 3 like that, but in the bigger crafting. Oh, that's someone saying my name. Mary, can you change your name? I can't use the TP Island command. That is never change the name. I do have the shorter account that's just Mary, but I guess that's not going to help this situation. It's going to stay. Just ask your friendly neighborhood mod, rename the island. So, as I was saying, we've got these edges around the islands now to kind of make them look a bit fancy, you know, to kind of make them, I don't know, just a bit nicer in a way. So we end up having that with a layer of cobble. Ooh, just hit the mic. And then we have this layer of cobble that you see that's above it, which is the layer of the floor, and then you have the walls. So it's not too bad at the moment. Not sure about the design and everything, with how everything's going. That is going to be cobblestone going up in the corners just on this building. But yeah, so as I said, not really sure about design and where we're going to go with it all and such. But there is a few things I want to do today. Nothing major when it comes to building. What was that? That was some sort of... Oh, it was that popping out. Thanks. what I want to do is I want to build a few things, because as you can see, we have been working quite hard when it comes to rearranging. I actually haven't shown you this either. This was given to me, I think it was Ciolo gave this to me. I kind of screwed it up. It's an engineer's workbench. It had this little blue book on top of it. When it was up top, when I moved it, I think I lost it. It was a gun. He gave me like a revolver and all that sort of stuff. And then he gave me like all the ammo to help do it. But I can't refill the bullets. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Next time I'm off camera or something, I might ask him to maybe... well, actually, what mod is it? I know it was like a little blue thing. So Engineer's Workbench. Engineer's Work. It was something like... Yeah, I have a feeling it was it was something like this. It was a blueprint. So, yeah, he made me a blueprint of that gun, I think. I think that's what I lost. It was some sort of blueprint. But well, we'll fix that later. But as I said, I want to make a few things today because I have been working very hard when it comes to resource gathering. This heavy sieve has been fantastic, and having this big space to just do big piles of cobblestone has been amazing because this is the materials that we've got ourselves up to now. And as you can see, we've got ourselves some wonderful diamonds. So we've got some wonderful diamonds. We've got some 43 iron. It's looking pretty good. So I want to start looking into some of these auto stuff. So we need to look into generators. So I need to get one of these. But this requires iron plates. It also requires a block of redstone, which I don't have. Now the iron plates, we need an engineer's hammer, which is easy to make. So I'm going to make the engineer's hammer because we're going to need those plates. What string I need. So we're going to grab this. And all these chests at the moment are kind of organized. So as you can see, kind of got mob drops. Then I've got tools and weapons. And then this is just all silkworms. Then I have got food and seeds. And then I have got saplings and seeds and leaves. And then I have got wood, and then here I think is all cobble, and then I think this will be others. So at the moment, that's what we've got going for us. Nothing special, but we need to keep on top of it all, and then these two end chests are just junk, pretty much. So let's make these engineer's hammers. So there we go. We got an engineer's hammer. Now. You just craft in a crafting table. Iron ingot. Okay, so how many does this need? It needs 4. So why can't I right click? There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I do this and that, we should get iron plates. And now I need to make... Ooh, I need to get... I don't have enough to make a block, do I? So we're gonna have to do this. Let's make a few of these because we're gonna do it a few times. So we'll pile this up because I want to get at least some of this made today because it would be nice to get it done. I know I think I had some more hammers anyway, but it never can hurt to have too many hammers. So we're just going to go around this. Alright, and now let's just start doubling up. It's not going to be too many blocks at least, but at least we can turn this into some sand, so then I can sift and get, because if I go, nope, sieve, if I go heavy oak sieve, no, sieving, what does that give? If you do compressed sand, no, you don't want compressed sand then. Oh, you want compressed dust in an iron. Compressed dust there. Okay, so I want to do compressed dust. Alright, so we've got a few of these to do. That's really annoying. And that's what I wouldn't mind doing. I wouldn't mind setting up an auto sieve anyway. So then we can at least start getting a few things. Actually, maybe we should look at the auto sieve first. Auto sieve. We can build that. Okay, maybe. But then I think the auto sieve requires power anyway, so really we can't build it. So we're going to have to at least set up our power before we can get the auto sieve going. So, alright, that's at least those. And what happened there? Am I missing a block? That should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I'm missing 1 block, so let's do that. Let's just do this, because I wanted 2 stacks. There we go. Alright, so we're going to do a bit of tedious stuff on camera today. But, at least... Oh, I can't do that, but that's okay. We can't pile up on that corner, but oh well. Yeah, I want to do a few things on camera today. It's a bit tedious, a lot of this stuff today, but oh well, you know, that's how a lot of this stuff works. It's that it always is a bit tedious to build things that you need to set up your base. So that's why I didn't want to do like the mob farm. Again, like we did the mob platform at least a few episodes ago, or last. I can't remember what episode I did it. I don't think it was last. It might have been last episode. I think it's either the last one or the one before it. But there we go. So then, what I want to do is as I said before, I want to do like a big hanging sort of design that will be really good for our base design. So now what I want to do is that this keeps on forgetting 1 block. So it was dust that it wanted, wasn't it? So I'm gonna have to make more hammers, or go grab more hammers. So then we can at least get this done. Here. Yeah, I still had 2 hammers, that's good. And then we can sieve the dust. So it's normal dust it wanted, wasn't it? It was normal dust, wasn't it? Because I've completely forgotten what shows redstone. No, you can do compressed dust. Good. Okay, it's good. It's compressed dust. Because this is the annoying thing. I think these auto sieves, the way they work is that you have an auto one here, and then if you want them to do the compressed stuff, you need the auto heavy sieve, which makes it harder because then I need to get steel, and steel isn't easy to get. How do you can craft it, smelt it, you can get a chicken to crap it, you can cast it, you can lay, but it takes from 24 to 48 minutes to lay 1 steel ingot. Oh, a blast furnace. Forgot about blast furnaces. Okay, so we can do one of them. Blast brick, but it requires nether brick. How do I get? I know how to get brick. I can get blaze. How do I get nether brick? I'm gonna have to go to the end, not the end, the nether, to be able to craft that. That's okay. That's okay. It's not too bad in the end to craft that. There is another way to... The way we're going to be able to get to the nether is I need to make... It says it in the book, actually. Where is it? Make obsidian with a stone barrel. So I'm not 100% sure how you do that. Like, the stone barrel is not hard to make. It's the same as those wooden barrels there. But I don't know what you have to chuck into the stone barrel to get obsidian. So that's what I'm going to have to look into. Because there's no point me trying to fiddle with something on camera here if I have absolutely no clue how to use it. Because then I'm just going to waste time and then it will just be a pointless episode. So to save your time and my time, I'm not going to bother unless I know how to do it. Unless I really want to fiddle with it. But in these stages, I'm happy with doing things that I know. So now we can do that. And now that we got all that, we can now eat. someone say? I thought someone said my name then for a second. So now what we do, you grab all this dust, and we can compress it. So then by doing all this, it compresses it, and now we've got compressed dust, and then you take this compressed dust, and we sit here, and we wait. So we need to get a few redstone from this, I'm hoping. And then we should hopefully be able to make that redstone brick, or redstone block. And then we should be able to make the good old-fashioned MK generator thingy. And I wouldn't mind making the auto sieve in today's episode as well. So that would be a good start for us today, because we are starting to run out a tiny bit of time. Time does go fast when you're doing this stuff. Sorry about that. I've got a bit of a croaky voice today. I feel like I'm almost like about to get a cold. Normally when I'm going to get sick, I get a bit of a croaky voice the morning before. So hopefully that's not the case. But here we go. We got what we needed. We've got the dust there. Let's go here and place some of that. That's more iron. That's nickel. That's that. We are good. We've got gunpowder, which isn't in this chest. It's in the other chest. But for now, take that 9, and we're going to craft this. So now let's go back here and go MK. So I want to make the first furnace generator, because then you have the ender generator, then you have the culinary, then you have the lava, and then yeah, you have all these different ones that we're going to have to eventually build up to. Then I think nether star generator. So which takes like something in the center and 8 of those, which then takes a whole bunch of those with a okay. So yeah, this stuff is gonna get interesting. But anyway, so we've got that. I need a furnace, which we can easily make anyway. And then what else did I need? I needed blocks. No, not blocks, just 3 ingots. Done. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Now, let's go there. Let's do that, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We have got ourselves energy. So there we go. So I have no clue where I'm going to set this up. For the moment, I think I'm just going to set it up here. There. I have no clue what it does. Furnace generator. So I presume, geez, you are making some progress. Damn straight. Damn straight. Alright, so I think I could just chuck coal in this. So if I do that, coal probably is a bit expensive to do at the moment, but I want to test it. So if I do this and go that, ooh, it did. So okay, so it can store up to 1,000,000 power. That's good. All right, so that's good to know. So I wonder. All right, I can do 1 piece of coal. Can I do lava? I do have a lava bucket. I can easily make more lava though, because I've got the other. Where is the lava bucket? Because if you can chuck lava in this, then that would be tons of energy. And should be enough. So if you do this, why is it stopped? Have I? Ooh, I may have maybe lagging out here a tiny bit. Okay. No. All right. I'm good apparently. So it's just stopped at that. All right. If I do. No, you can't put that. Okay, so let's take half a stack of coal and let's chuck that coal in there, and he'll make a whole bunch of energy for me. And now what I want to do, so how are we looking for time-wise for this episode? I know we'll be probably close to the end. Yep, so what I want to do is I want to see if I can quickly make this auto sieve. So that's 9, 18. Ah, bugger, I need glass. I need 20 iron. 20 iron. And then I need U, which is easy because I'm going to take the other one. Auto sieve, and then glass. So if we go here, let's go here and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do the same thing again to get your other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do that. And then I need to chuck them in the furnace to make glass. There we go. Let's look into this. So I need to make 2 blocks. And then what else do I need? Oh, I might as well make the other sieve. So auto sieve. So this requires 6 slabs. If we grab that, that should be enough to make this. So I'll keep the other sieve there. There we go. And then if I go you, and that. Thank you. So then that's made. Waiting for this to cook would be nice. So then we can at least put it together. And then we can at least... I got those 2 pieces of dust here that we can at least test it on. So then I know I've at least got a sieve set up or to automatically cook. And not cook, but like do all that crap for me. Because it's really annoying to actually sit there and do it all. So let's quickly... Oh, what sort of glass was it? It is panes, isn't it? Yeah, good. I don't want to make the wrong one. Alright, so there we go. So then if we go here, auto sieve, we can craft U. And now, if I don't know how this can be powered, so I'm just going to chuck it next. Ooh. Oh, it's like a little person. It's like a little person. So, this thing is sitting here. Now if I chuck this, oh, no mesh. Crap. You know what? Let's make an iron mesh because we can, because we've got the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think it might have been 5, isn't it? Mesh. No iron. No, it's 5 string. Cool. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's make this, and then we'll quickly pretty much done for the episode. I just want to see how this all works. So we've done another iron mesh. Now let's open this and chuck that in there. So, oh, it's doing it. It's doing it. Yes, I don't have to hold right click anymore. Oh, it's like the best feeling ever. And then it'll all store in here. Perfect. So how much energy is this taking? 20 RF. Okay, so... Oh, that's so cool. It's like a little person. That's sweet. Alright, how much energy is that using? So still burning the coal. It's not using the energy more than what I'm putting in. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, cool. Well, we've made an auto sieve. We made a MK furnace generator. We are done. We got finally some power set up in this base. I'm going to do some more off-camera work. I might look into getting the mob farm going or some other extra build and build some more of this power stuff going. So I'm going to call the episode here, guys. As usual, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So see you later, guys.